So now that I know that Christ was killed for me, I know I have to please my Father. That's the underlying point of John 3:16. That God killed his favorite for me, for me, for me.
They like to claim leadership, they like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above when they really isn't have authority. But they don't really need that authority, they don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah.
So now that I know that Christ was killed for me, I know I have to please my Father. That's the underlying point of John 3:16. That God killed his favorite for me, for me,
They like to talk
for
a lot,
me.
they like to claim leadership, they like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above when they really isn't have authority. But they don't really need that authority, they don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah.
ISUPK'S, O1 West. Babylon is falling to rise no more again. Babylon is falling. Freedom is here, my friend, not just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace, him start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. But just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the nation. Daniel get a vision, him see the black Christ, it wasn't a white depiction. No allegiance to Rome nor its regions, come out them religion if you want be a free man. Cause the deacons them full of demons, same situation with Rasta with Islam. Only beacon of hope for your lean on is UPK and the General Yana. Every fowl of the ear, every beast of the field, every creeping thing we creep on land, every mouth of the clear, loud and clear. Yeah, our shy Mashiach is a black man who have fear, let him hear. Time to prepare, spiritually separate from Babylon. We no weak, we no fear, wheat we no tear. Bun Saddam, my bun Batty man are just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the nation, send evils and curses on the whole city and the beasts and all churches. America fall, them deserve it. Rome get defeat, history repeat, I know the first days. Hey, 400 years they work with, then desert with, then turn round and call we worthless. But now the COVID lurking, them hurting, and then the doctors and nurses. Hey, one day to your building of a turn after the long journey. No care much money you a earn if you still want Babylon burn. One day to your building of a turn after the long journey. No care much money you a earn. Hey, I just part of the mission. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the mission. So you know, sister, this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil.
Like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah. And they ain't say nothing about it.
ISUPK. Now the apocalypse rage fi kill batty boy and Catholic priest. Cut the lace, buckle the base, chop it up, wrap it up, buckle the game, rackle him teeth. Man stand firm pon battlefield, all when them shackle with faith. All when death look certain, all when nothing no sweet, when you accept the fate. But you have some rasta boy when neglect black woman and child and a fuck white girl. You have some pastor boy where you molest the little children, you them forget dirt. Politician divide the people, with them remedial roadworks. Which farm a bond that a dead man turf. And when me grow that a help on earth, me see M1 burst, head back burst. Now they get a youth lay dead pan turf. When mama cry, nobody hear. Who bring in the guns, them over the years. Breaking news, over the year. Millions missing but nobody there to give a count. Nobody never did a count. So brother and Nancy just come full up in my account. Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a sue our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west here solid and damning and firm.
Living with the flies on the roach. My youth better watch your approach. Careful how you talk to me. On Facebook, tweet, I'm in the mind where you post. Shout it out from coast to coast. UPK the truth till my voice get hoarse. Saving the lives of our people, waking them up, teaching the ancient scrolls. Gather together yourselves, every one of the 12. Tired of living in hell. 2 million we locked up in cells. What the fuck is that smell? Our babies in cages. This shit is outrageous. They stole our land, deporting our brothers, our kids with no fathers. UPK, we got the plan. Fuck all the demagogues, their crimes and treachery. Teaching my people these heresies. Who built America? You spilled the blood of my family. Got them slavery. While you shake hands with the enemies, all people destroyed out here. Tax checks, welfare, shit. I smell that weed in the air.
Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a sue our turn. So you know, sister, this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil.
Like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah. And they ain't say nothing about it.
ISUPK. Now the apocalypse rage fi kill batty boy and Catholic priest. Cut the lace, buckle the base, chop it up, wrap it up, buckle the game, rackle him teeth. Man stand firm pon battlefield, all when them shackle with faith. All when death look certain, all when nothing no sweet, when you accept the fate. But you have some rasta boy when neglect black woman and child and a fuck white girl. You have some pastor boy where you molest the little children, you them forget dirt. Politician divide the people, with them remedial roadworks. Which farm a bond that a dead man turf. And when me grow that a help on earth, me see M1 burst, head back burst. Now they get a youth lay dead pan turf. When mama cry, nobody hear. Who bring in the guns, them over the years. Breaking news, over the year. Millions missing but nobody there to give a count. Nobody never did a count. So brother and Nancy just come full up in my account. Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a sue our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west here solid and damning and firm.
Living with the flies on the roach. My youth better watch your approach. Careful how you talk to me. On Facebook, tweet, I'm in the mind where you post. Shout it out from coast to coast. UPK the truth till my voice get hoarse. Saving the lives of our people, waking them up, teaching the ancient scrolls. Gather together yourselves, every one of the 12. Tired of living in hell. 2 million we locked up in cells. What the fuck is that smell? Our babies in cages. This shit is outrageous. They stole our land, deporting our brothers, our kids with no fathers. UPK, we got the plan. Fuck all the demagogues, their crimes and treachery. Teaching my people these heresies. Who built America? You spilled the blood of my family. Got them slavery. While you shake hands with the enemies, all people destroyed out here. Tax checks, welfare, shit. I smell that weed in the air.
Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a sue our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west here solid and damning and firm. Baby, no listen to no fake news, them can't. Could do all it out and them never fake news. Notice I just be a bad bitch, I get forward from with you. But the one you have feel good girl them crazy. She never did a features, I rate it. Never did a features, half naked. Me never did a piggy or ratings half way, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a features, half naked. Never did a features, I rated. Me never did a piggy or ratings half way, that's why me give her ratings. I know every girl a wife material. I know every girl forget the juice in my seed bag. I know every girl me trust to cook my food, nor boil my tea, not even put the milk in the cereal. Me like a catty when me dival. When we wash for cook for clean and no fuss. When she hear me get a new girl, I know that me mean when me say me fight me demons. Multiple wife legally, no illegal. Yeah, straight, me go crazy. I know every catty can be my first lady. I know every press plus body done pay for plus Tatiana no fit in a no Mercedes. When me say oh luxury dolly for nurse baby, a trouble when luxury dolly turn old lady. So big up every girl when don't lazy. Your body big, but why your mommy donate it? I rate it. Never did a fi dress half naked. Me never did a fi give her things halfway. That's why me give her ratings. She never did a fi dress half naked. Never did a fi dress I rated. Me never did a fi give her things halfway. That's why me give her ratings. She now wait pan money for reach her and donation. She make reach her man donation. 100 and run, but the waist gal a tell her fi leave her man, but she stay strong. She know say them are no friends, them are haters. Them sleep with every man in a the acre. Can't get nobody fi stay long and want the advice for relation. Baby no listen to no fake news. Them can't keep a man cause them never stay true. Could do all it out and them never pay dues. Never shut them out and them wicked and cruel, eh? Bag a man a rush but them just a get yours. Everything them have them did a fear blows. Instagram live them nude for the views. Baby that I know you though. Sure, I rate it. Never did a pictures half naked. Me never did a piggy or things halfway. That's why me give her ratings. She never did a pictures half naked. Never did a pictures I rated. Me never did a piggy or things halfway. That's why me give her ratings. One wish.
Yay-Z, you know the chop. Ayazahab. Badness no sir. Let me tell you how the badness steer. Dopey bad fly when the clock display. Tell a boy say no try box this face. Back switch face. You know how your blood clot casket stay boy. You must see one map this spray. When the map stick raise that big straight. Shot misplaced, the key them in your head stop misbehaved. Crack his face, the key never tell us we lock this place. Which locksmith, anyway watch this place. War with them bunny like plastic plate, hey. We don't play around, when you see the UPK around. We bring the fucking AK around, AR-15s and AR rounds. We don't play around, when you see the UPK around. We bring the fucking AK around, AR-15s and AR rounds. We no take drape up, we no take beat up, we no stay up. And when the next day come, we no change up. My heart them bad as them wake up. AK bus boy head top shake up. So tell a pussy hold down violate us. No care where you status, where you take up. Every man a killer till miss a dead face you straight up. Great stuff, one wrestling bigger than NATO. Man we boss it to NATO. Only man we afraid of, that are the creator, the maker. Hey, we don't play around. When you see the UPK around, we bring the fucking AK around, AR-15s and AR rounds. We don't play around. When you see the UPK around, we bring the fucking AK around, AR-15 and AR rounds. AR-15s and AR rounds. AR-15s and let me tell you how the badness steer. Dopey bad fly when the clock display. Tell a boy say no try box this face. Back switch face. You know how your blood clot gasket stay boy. You must see one map this spray. When the map stick raise that lick straight. Shot misplaced, the teeth them in your head stop misbehaved. Crack his face, the key never tell us so we lock this place. Which locksmith anyway watch this space. War red them bunny like plastic plate. We don't play around. When you see the UPK around, we bring the fucking AK around. AR-15s and AR rounds.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that let bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up on parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know your ass need to stop and ask you the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to one with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just pay with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep me slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why it exists, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let her fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. monsters round us. I say, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go be slow. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, me like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army. Going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand. Got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coach shit.
One way, one way, one way, one way, one way.
Coming up on my bullshit.
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drums, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin'. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5 but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS. A mean right. That's mean right. We build different, you know the vibes. And we something authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a God. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit.
gotta be ready for when the war starts. Fighting these battles through life got us accumulating war scars. Nothing is given. We going through these curses while we living. We soldiers on the mission until the dead in Christ is risen. I thank the Lord for all the biggins. Most High in Christ for all the fallen soldiers that I didn't mention. For all the fallen sisters too. Through the years trying to fight back the tears cause we missing you. And I never met Kama War, but I hear stories from the brothers. In the truth, he was a dinosaur. And I know one day we all gotta die. I pray I go honorable like Makata's eye. Fighting through these curses to survive. I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers, fighting through these curses to survive. I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers. It's war at all costs, they killing us off. We holding on to all thoughts, no memories lost. And you can fall for they snare.
All right, cool, shalom. So again, it's lucky for the lateness. One moment, boom, boom, boom. All right, cool, shalom. So again, it's lucky for the lateness. One moment, boom, boom, boom. The fuck this? All right, cool, shalom. So again, it's lucky for the lateness. So lucky a bit of reverb there. So lucky about that. Yo, I forgot to put me shit. So lucky. But yeah, man, sorry for latest. We got on the ends. Myself, Officer Karafa, got Officer Dunga Boy there, the Blood Warrior. You know what I mean? A bit late. Make sure you tune into On the Ends every Friday, 9 to 11. We got classes also every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, not Friday. It's like it was 7 to 9. Make sure you log in, tune in on Facebook, Periscope, Instagram, YouTube, the whole nine. You know what I mean? Log in. You know what I mean? Interact. Give you questions. Also, come to the school 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Also, watch The Grill by Commanding General Yohana as well every Monday, 2 a.m. after midnight. Make sure you watch that. If you can't watch it because you're too tired, watch it the following day. What's the channel? Commanding General Yohana or Black Watch. Type it in, you will get it. You know what I mean? So go through all the hot topics in the community right now in the UK. Big up to everyone. Let me see who's in here. You know, big up to Aharaba, big up to Ty, Rakal, Kamala, you know what I mean, Mariah Allah, Paraki, Asha Allah. Who else is in here, man? Make sure you like, subscribe, Maisha, Zayakwa. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, support the team, and support on the ends, man. Or, how about you call in, man? 079 607 46784, 079 607 46784, man. You know what I mean? Say your team. No right answer, no wrong answer, just, you know. Actually, it is wrong answer still. You said the wrong answer. We're done about in the blaze again, so luck yeah. We will blaze, man. So you know what I mean. Look out for that. Any announcement we about for going to or?
We got the closing the feast. The first fruit is June the 12th. We got that 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. It starts at 7 p.m. It's coming down to that. So that's what we got coming up. So it's coming down to that. Just stay tuned for everything else we got going on. Follow the TikTok page and all of those things, man. There's battles on. Listen, on our TikTok page, there's battles all day long, man. And it's not even with us, it's people in the comments battling. Like, you just post the video, you just throw a stone, and you just get out of the way. Everyone's battling in the comments. And what you'll find is black people battling white people, man. There's one white man in the comments that said, I don't care about when black people die, it's not my problem. And then black people was upset about that comment, and it's good because these are the comments that we need to see.
That's right.
These are the things that black people need to see. So just browse the TikTok every so often, man. All the latest videos, we have them posted up. And then we have like a little voiceover, breaking it down, putting the UPK touch on it. So just check out all our social media, Instagram, the whole lot.
There you go, man. So the first thing I saw on social media this week, man, so lucky, yeah. First thing I saw, man, I couldn't believe it, man. You know what I mean? I saw it on the Shade Borough. You know what I mean? This world, listen, man. The house needs to come back quick, man. So lucky, man. This world's getting more sick and more sick, man. Let me show it to you, man. So this is what I saw. And it reads, transgender man use fake penis to trick women into relationships. So this is a woman. Is it a woman?
Yeah, originally it was a woman.
So this is a bored woman. As you can see, that's clearly it's a fat woman, man. That's tricking women to have sex with him. Her, so like having sex with her, and she uses a fake penis to do such a thing. As you look at her, you can tell she's crazy. Look at her name. Look at her name. Tajit Singh. This woman is not Indian, man. What the fuck? That's a whole nigga, bro. What the fuck, man? It goes, born as a female, Hannah Walters. So not only is this woman trying to be a man, she's trying to be an Indian man. Listen, talk about she got to be crazy, man. No, listen. That is a brother, like that is a sorry. It's got me fucked up, man. That's a woman. That's clearly a woman. And not only is she confused about her sex, she confused about her gender as well, man. Oh, it's lucky, man. Come on, Donald, please. You have to say something because it's driving me crazy. I don't understand.
Transgender man use fake penis to trick women into relationships. So later in the article, it goes that he will say to the women, I only want to have sex in the dark. So they would have sex with this thing, whatever it is, in the dark. And they tricked them for all these years. And this is really a woman. Now, I'm trying to think which kind of women was he having? It had to be white women he's having sex with. She's having sex with. Had to be, I don't know. Like, the thing is, it's a fake penis. These women didn't know.
Got a vagina or something? I don't know.
On a fake penis, listen, man. That just sounds weird to me. So I don't understand it.
How you? Like,
I can't
get my head around it. What is going on? So like, was it the what ejaculation or you know? Let me go into the article, man. So lucky, man. Me and boy, we're too normal. We're too normal. We just don't get this, man. So lucky. Excuse us for being normal. was growing, you know, in a time when people were just normal, man. So like, let's get back into it, man. So this is a woman, yeah? Clearly a woman that's confused. And it reads, sex offender who tricked 3 women into a relationship pretending to be a man and used a prosthetic penis while engaging in sexual intercourse with them. I don't understand. I just can't get around it. It's crazy. Damn, and this is for all you men out there, man. Also talking about I can't find a woman. How is it you can't find a woman, but she can? You can't find a woman, but she can find a woman with a prosthetic penis, man. You know what I mean? Listen, man, Outlook's crazy. Outlook's crazy, man. Now you got men wanting to be women. There's a new thing on the scene where people are even changing their ethnicity, man. I don't even know no more. I don't say.
Like that right there is weird. Like she's definitely got mental health, and whoever was dating that, surely you would be able to tell. This is why, yeah, don't jump into bed with someone straight away, man. Speak to them first. They even said this, he, she, whatever was abusive in the relationship. You see that part as well?
No.
They said he, she was abusive in the relationship. And which woman would date a black man called Tarjit Singh? Like, like the name should say all. This he, she, he, this ugly woman, ugly man, whatever it is, ugly on whatever sex it is, it's ugly. For both sexes, it's ugly. There's a lot of if it's a man, it's ugly. If it's a woman, it's ugly for both sexes. I don't know what this monster is.
You said multiple wives. Yeah.
Well, this is a monster. And she used the fake penis to trick women into a relationship, which is rape, right?
That's rape. Yeah, it's rape.
Which is rape. You lied about your sex, and this is why you should blame. This is why Great Britain has a big hand in this, because they say if you're transgender, they don't put nothing in place to say that you have to let somebody know. If they put in place that you have to let somebody know, they could have prevented having these 3 women have a fake penis inside them, man. By a woman, they thought they was getting a real penis. They thought they was getting a man, and instead, this weirdo tricked people for 6 years.
Prosthetic.
With a prosthetic penis, man, for 6 years. Which is weird to me, man.
Let me tell you something. It's like, I'm about to break some hearts. Let me tell you something. You are a woman, man. I'm gonna tell you straight. You are a woman. I'm gonna fuck what anyone says. You're a woman. I don't care how much you want to act butch, how much you want to act masculine. Listen, you sit down to piss, man. You are a woman, man. You don't do what men do. I don't care. Listen, I don't care how much of a man you think you are, man. You get stomach cramps every month, man. I don't care how bad you think. I'm a man. I'm tough. Period. Listen, you have a bloody pad, man. Every month, man. You are not a man. God is saying that you are not a man. Nature is saying that you are not. You could never be a man. That's why you got a prosthetic penis, man. We in the UPK, you got real ones, man. So lock ya. Real ones with blood flowing through there, man. We ain't got to lock off no light, man. We can do it in the daylight, nighttime, light off, green light, red light, any type of light, man. Listen, there's one thing that God wants you to be. There's one thing that you know for sure that God wants you to be. And that's the thing he made you, man. That's the thing he made you. That's what he wants you to be. You wasn't born it. You couldn't choose it. What God wants you to be is what you was born, man. And you were born a woman. And you can try to hide it and twist it around and, you know, tape your breast down and walk with a bop. But you are a woman, man. You are a woman. You can't do what we do. I'm a woman, man. I'm rough. I'm tough. Oh, stop 1 second. My belly's hurting me. Oh, it's a lot of cramps. You go to the toilet, you're sitting down, man, like a woman should sit down, man. It's the nature itself is telling you are a woman, man. Right. You could never be a man. You cry when sad movies come on, man. It's built in you, man. You cry for heartbreak. We don't. So like, you don't look like this. Fuck you, just still.
There are people cry when they see Titanic. And I'm like,
there you go, man.
Titanic's not even sad. The shit ain't even sad.
You're a woman. I'm not sure you might think you're a woman, man. Boy,
and you know what's mad about that as well? How did they not know this is not a real man? Like men have certain mannerisms that men do.
I'm saying that's like if she was back off the top. You ever sit to this woman, yeah? She backs off the top. You ever see 2 breasts? Listen, even overweight niggas and breasts, there's 2. You can tell the difference, man.
Tell one nigga's just got a poor diet. And then you can tell me this is a poor diet. It's a man.
And then the breasts,
yeah.
the breasts are big, round, like breasts ain't, you know, they give you a poor diet, man.
And this ain't a post-up, so-called what we call a man. This ain't a post-operation one. This is one that's a woman that's just said, yeah, I identify as. So there's certain mannerisms that a man has that you should know. Like, say for instance, men do certain things, man. Like, obviously, you know, there's a man in the house, the toilet seat's left up and all of them things, man. Obviously, men leave the toilet seat open.
Yeah, we are bad manners, man. So like we burp and shit, let's do mad shit, man.
So you should have known. They should know that this ain't a man. Like there's certain things men do. Like how did they not know?
I feel like it's rape, right? No, if you have AIDS here, and you know you got AIDS and you have sex with people, that's against the law, isn't it? R. Kelly got done for the same thing, for giving girls STDs, knowing that he had it. And if you're a woman, pretend to be a man, you should be charged for that, man. Deceiving people and stuff, you should be charged for that, man. So luck, yeah.
This I don't understand it, because when a man has sex with a woman, you stop when you ejaculate.
That's what I'm saying.
What does this? When with this fake penis, when do you stop? Like where do you draw the line? Like when does sex finish?
It's enough now.
Yeah? Like when does sex finish with this prosthetic penis? Whereas with a man and a woman, you have sex, the man ejaculates round to him whenever he's ready.
And
this prosthetic penis, when does it stop?
Is the prosthetic penis always hard? Is it?
Yeah, because he straps it on. So where does he pull it after? So don't these women lie down in the bed and be trying, like you know, when this monster's trying to sleep. Sometimes, obviously, you be sleeping. Obviously, women like to touch men or whatever, without being too graphic. Women like to touch men or whatever. Didn't these women ever cuddle up with their man and touch his boxes and realize there's nothing there? Like,
obviously, all right.
Did you sleep with them?
You know what I'm saying? If he got it strapped on, and it just blows me out the jeans constantly. Listen, I just can't, man. It drives me crazy. I just can't understand it. I'm not trying to understand it.
You know what? What I would say is them women have to be dumb as hell. Because listen, when a woman's with a man and she's cuddling up with you or whatever, sometimes she puts her hand on your boxes and all of those kind of things. So imagine one day this prosthetic penis is there, and the next day it's not there. Listen, even as a man, when you get up out of the bed in the morning, there's this, the world calls it morning glory or whatever. You get me? There's this thing, the world calls it morning glory or whatever. If that's the name of it. When you get out of bed in the morning, when the alarm clock goes off, didn't these women realize, there's nothing in this nigga's boxes in the morning, but in the nighttime, there's this 10-inch prosthetic. Like, didn't they think there's this 10-inch prosthetic penis in the nighttime, but in the morning, when this nigga gets out of the bed to go to work, there's nothing there.
Listen, even if it was a brother, yeah, the fact that he's called Tajik Singh, someone like that, stay away from, man. It's a clear black man. It's a clear black man, yeah. Black woman, Salaki. I don't know what it is. With an Indian man's name, that right there is fucking crazy, Salakia. He's clearly nuts. He's crazy. I wouldn't fuck with him, Salakia.
And obviously, them prosthetic. Listen, I don't know, but that would stay hard all the time, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
So that stay hard all the time. All right.
Now. If he's doing, look graphic, if he's bareback in the thing, yeah. Shouldn't she feel the rubber or? It's prosthetic, isn't it? Probably got some new technology that probably feels like skin. I don't know.
Nah, man, they should know. And then he said he wants to have sex with the lights off. That should have said, you know what? One day I'm going to put the light on. One day I'm going to see. So they never had sex in the daytime, no? More time, these women was just booty calls if it's always nighttime with the lights off.
And then
they've never spent a day with this man/woman.
She's a gallus. How the man got 3 gal here? And men, also the tree, we can't get tree. We're evil. We're wrong for having multiple wives. Meanwhile, this she man can have 3 gal at one time. Man's like, are you out there talking about, I can't get no woman? I can't find no woman. This is she got 3, man. Fucking up.
And she ain't even got a real penis, man.
Trust me.
She brought his penis off Wish.
Amazon.
She brought his penis off Amazon or somewhere. And these 3 women is having sex with this Amazon penis, man. They're having sex with a penis which you can purchase on Amazon.
Fuck it up.
Listen, man. Put the article up one more time. Let me see she's face again. Like, I don't know what.
What's some Harry Tajik Singh?
Look at this. Like I said, This is an ugly man and an ugly woman, whichever sex it is. It's ugly for both sexes.
That's terrible, man. You can't do people like that, man. You can't be
zoom into the face.
You can't be deceiving niggas like this, man. That's what's wrong, man. Charge it, man. Charge it, man. You can't be doing that, man.
This nigga looks like Biggie Smalls.
He does. He does still.
Shit was all a dream for real. Shit. He had a dream about having a penis. It was all a dream.
All a dream.
And woke up and realized his penis ain't real.
Yo,
I brought a prosthetic one. So
you can pass a Biggie for true, you know.
This was like Biggie Smalls shit.
Charge it, man.
Biggie Smalls shit.
What's the end of the story? Like what?
I didn't really see it. I just seen this part. But this woman is. Listen, man. You shouldn't like this. Ain't even a post up one, so this one still has all the women's bits. So obviously her breast would still be there. Listen, I don't understand it. Because listen, when you lie down and you cuddle with your woman feels it on her back, man. So she feels it on her back, and he ain't gonna have the prosthetic one in all the time. So these women should have said, "Hold on, I can't feel nothing on my back." That's what they should have said. That should have been the telltale sign. They should have been like, "Yo, I'm arched over. He's cuddling me from behind, and I can't feel nothing on my back." That should have raised. I don't know. It's beyond me.
I don't know. I'm normal, man. Fuck it, like you know what I mean.
Just take me back to the early 1900s. 2022. It's too advanced for me.
What do I know, man? I'm just nigga born in the 90s,
this
man.
This is too advanced for me.
What do I know, man? These are crazy, man. So moving on now, yeah. The new thing now is transracial.
This nigga's trans gay.
Let me see this shit right quick.
Accept that. Transracial does not exist, and I think it is very, very harmful for us to push the narrative that it is possible to switch races.
I was not happy the way I was, so I went to Korea and I had the most incredible experience of my life. It changed me, gave me happiness, and people have no right to take that happiness away from me.
I can't sit up here and say, oh, I'm suddenly a white woman. And if you as a white person say, oh, I can be black or I can be Korean, and I can't swap and benefit from the privilege that you benefit from, then it's clearly not an equal exchange. I think your skin color has a lot to do with everything you're doing. I think we need to recognize that white supremacy is a global issue. What you are essentially saying is that you can change your race, and you can't change your race. And I think if you don't recognize that power imbalance in what you're doing and how it's disrespectful to me, you're just kind of proving the point that you're doing this for money and attention.
But I am not one of those people. I am completely different, so I don't like to be put in the same category as someone like that.
Uncle Bob, man. Listen, I need to move to Mars, man. I gotta move to the moon. This man here saying that he believes he's Korean. Listen, you are what you're born, man. This is getting ridiculous. How can you be transracial, man? Imagine that. Imagine you're a white man, your skin is white, man. White like chalk. He said, well, I think I'm black. You can't do that, man. You can't change race, man. Listen, when you give a description to the police to say what did the man look like, you can't say, well, I'm not really sure, officer. He looked black, but I'm not sure what he identifies as. You don't get to pick who you are, man. You don't get to pick. I don't care what you feel like. If police said what? If police go, I don't know why your car got robbed. Who robbed it? And you go, I don't know, you know. Like what? What you mean? What did like? I don't know what he identifies as. Could be a black man, but he could identify as white. That's something ridiculous, man. If it's a black man, it's a black man. This is clearly a white man talking about his Korean, man. He's white, man. I don't care what you identify as, man. If I give me that scripture real quick, man. What's that scripture, man? Boom. Matthew 25:32. I don't care what you identify as. In the Bible, there's nations, man. The Most High separated everyone into nations, divided everyone into nations. I don't care if you're a white man who thinks you're black, man. In the time of Christ, you won't be with us, man. When Christ comes back, you won't be with us. I don't care if you're a black man that thinks you're white. There's many of them that think they're white, man. When Christ comes back, you won't be with your oppressor, man. Nobody said there's black people that think they're white, identify as white and shave their hair bald. We call them bounties, man. And guess what? The police, as much as they think they're white, the police still harass them. As much as they think they're white, the police still stop and frisk them. As much as they think they're white, every day in England, life shows them that they ain't white, man. You can't change your gender, man. You can't change your nationality either, man. Read that up, please.
Matthew chapter 25 and verse 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations.
Give me one verse about Slack, yeah.
Verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory and all the holy angels with him.
He's talking about Christ, man. I don't care what you identify as, man. When Christ comes back, he comes with all the angels, man. Keep it in.
Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory.
And Christ come back to sit upon the throne of his glory, man. Keep it in.
And before him shall be gathered all nations.
And before Christ is going to be gathered all nations, man. Black, white, Chinese, Arab, all of them, man. Keep it in.
And he shall separate them one.
Christ is going to come back and separate nations, man. If you're a white man, Christ don't give a shit how black you think you are, man. You're going in the white line, man. If you're Chinese, Christ don't care what you identify as, man. Christ is going to separate you from black people, man. Right. Separate blacks from white people and whites from Chinese and separate them all, man, and put them in their own land, man. Christ doesn't give a damn what you identify yourself as, man. Give me the numbers, how you know a man's race. Your race is not what you identify as, man. It's what your father is, man. It's what God says you are, man. And you're going to read it in the Bible in Numbers. Numbers 11, is it?
No, Numbers 29.
So, like, yeah. Let me know when you're there. Let me find it for you. No, it's numbers. It's numbers, boom, boom, boom. 1 and 18. Talking about identifiers. Who gives a shit what you identify as, man? Who gives a damn, man? If you identify as a doctor, does that mean we should give you a doctor's wage? You don't give a damn, man. If a man said, listen, I identify as a doctor, I want to do open heart surgery on people. Are you crazy? You can't do open heart surgery on people. I don't care what you identify as, man. You ain't qualified to be a doctor. I don't care what you identify as. If you're born with a penis, you are a man. If you're born with a vagina, you are a woman, man. You give a damn what you think you are, man. I was a youth, man. Listen, you ask my sister, she's on the line right now, man. When I was young, I thought I was Superman. Listen, I identified as Superman, and no one gave a damn, man. No one gave a shit, man. The most of my people buy me the outfit, man. Who cared? No one gave me special treatment. Everyone knew, oh yeah, the child. And that's what these people are, children, man. Children are the only people that identify as superheroes or something that they ain't. And when what I thought was Superman, guess what? No one fed into my bullshit, man. Everyone's like, all right, Crawford, cool. Everyone knew. But with these homosexuals, everyone's like, oh, what? You're a woman. But I guess you're a woman then? Everyone's feeding into their bullshit, man. You are not no woman, man. And every time you have a cramp, I praise the Lord, man. Because he reminded you every day that you are a woman, man. Right. Every time a man that thinks a woman can't breathe, he can't breastfeed, he got no milk in the back, I thank the Lord, man. And you will never be able to, man. And you know what's mad about these people too? They're mad at us. All these transgenders are mad at us. Listen, don't be mad at me. Be mad at God. They're mad at us. You said breastfeed is chest feed. You called me sir. I'm a man. Thank you very much. What are you mad at me for, man? If you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at God, man. Here's the reason why you can't breastfeed, man. Here's the reason why you can't breathe, man. Here's the reason why you don't have no periods, man. These homosexuals want to have periods like women. Women don't even want periods, man. That's how disgusting they are. It's like a dung about.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigree.
And this is how you declare your pedigree. Your pedigree is your makeup, man. When you have a dog, here's a pedigree, meaning a makeup. And this is how you declare your pedigree. Read.
After their families, by the house of their fathers.
And that's how you declare your pedigree, man, by the house of your father, man. Not by what you woke up this morning and think you are. Not by what I feel black today, man. You know, I like fried chicken. I reckon I'm black, you know. You can't do that, man. That's ridiculous. You can't do that, man. If a man woke up today and say, you know, I feel like a chicken, you know. I feel like a chicken. You will call him crazy. And you'll put him in a madhouse. So if a man thinks that he's a woman, why ain't he mad? Why ain't he crazy, man? So I can't remember about it.
And this is what happens when you open the door to transgenders. Then transracial comes. Then trans this comes. Then trans that comes. Like, where do you draw the line, man? If they draw the line in the beginning, I said to a man, yo, a man is a man, a woman is a woman. You wouldn't have all these things. You wouldn't have people running around with prosthetic penises. That's right. You wouldn't have people running about saying the transracial. What was he saying? He's saying he's Korean.
Korean, because he been to Korea, likes it. And he thinks it's Korean. It's white to me, fuck it up.
What's the black one saying?
She was saying you can't.
That's a transgender, right? Woman.
No.
That's an actual woman.
Yeah, I believe so.
Shit, play again. That didn't look like no woman. So lucky, maybe these glasses got me seeing something else, but shit, that didn't look like no woman.
I need to accept that.
Transracial does not exist, and I think it is very, very harmful for us to push the narrative that it is possible to switch races.
I was not happy the way I was, so I went to Korea and had the most incredible experience of my life. It changed me, gave me happiness, and people have no right to take that happiness away from me.
I can't sit up here and say, oh, I'm suddenly a white woman. And if you as a white person say, oh, I can be black or I can be Korean, and I can't swap.
You say? Wait a minute, so he's basically is a transgender that's transracial.
1 second.
So he's a transgender that's transracial.
It's like a pause 1 second. I'm getting some people that's not coming through on YouTube. 1 second. Try YouTube on by for me for now.
Yeah, what's not coming through?
Some people say they can't see us on YouTube. Let me find out what I'll go on with this.
Don't tell me.
Now looking good, man. I'm up.
Don't tell me the reason for it.
Some people say they can't see us on YouTube. Let me find out.
Now you're saying?
Yeah, a couple deleted messages still. You deleting these messages? Alright, no, so because I don't think Facebook deleting our messages, but you carry on anyway, carry on. I don't know what I want for this.
Yeah. So basically, this is a transgender and transracial.
Yeah.
He just wants to be everything, man. It's disgusting when a man can just wake up one day and try and change his race. What's he trying to do? Run away from the crimes of his fathers? Nah, man. We're holding you accountable, man. You can pretend you're Korean, but in that day, you're still gonna be the son of an oppressor, man. No matter how Korean you think you are, man. You can eat all the Korean wings in the world, man.
That's
eat
right.
all them Korean wings, have all them Korean spices, but at the end of the day, you're still a devil, man.
That's right.
You thinking, oh, I'm transracial. It doesn't work that way, man. You still benefit. You still benefited off slavery. Listen, man. Imagine if a nigga was born into slavery and said, "Yo, I'm transracial. I identify as a white man."
You go in the cotton field.
Exactly. He's still gonna be in the cotton field, man. The slave master's gonna whip you for saying something so stupid, man. About you transracial. All of these things is dumb. And once this devil gives people an inch to take a yard, I mean, it's so crazy that now. Can you remember where transgenders? It was rare, like.
Yeah,
it was rare.
Sick of them, sick of them, man. Can't do no more, man.
Everywhere, man.
And they're getting out of control now, man. MX. You shouldn't be Mr. or Miss. You should be MX. No, listen, man. Everything has a gender, man. Listen, growing up in school, man, we had what? Magnets. And magnets have what? A masculine and a feminine. Everything has it, man. Talking about we're just human beings. No, we're not, man. We're not just human beings. Because this human being can give birth, man. This human being has sperm. So how is all human beings? There's two types of human beings, man, a male and a female, man. Not all one. This type of human being can breastfeed, man. This type of human being has what's it called? Testosterone. This one's stronger, this one's weaker. Stop being ridiculous, man. So what's gonna happen? When we're watching the Discovery Channel, we're gonna say, what happens when David Attenborough goes, so the female spider carries the eggs for 7 months? You're gonna say what? There's no such thing as a female spider. Life itself is masculine and female, man. Where do we stop with this? So one day, are we not gonna have bulls no more? A bull is a male cow. A bull is a male cow. Bulls come in one race, that's male. Cows come in one race, and that's female. What do you say? I'm a female cow. So I'm a male cow. I'm a female bull. Listen, man, it's ridiculous, man. It's just slacking, man.
All of this comes from the oppressor, man. He started all these things. At first, he used to start with his. At first, they started off cross-dressing. Remember when you used to start cross-dressing?
Yeah, cross-dressing. They allowed them to be homosexuals. It's not good enough. No, still like, no, please, man, please. I'm not
like first, they started off with the homosexuality. They started off with gay in the closet. After that, the gay man then wanted to be female, started putting on women's clothes. Now the gay man wants to change his whole gender. Now he wants to change his whole race. Where does it stop, man? And now in schools, they're teaching it.
Not only does he want to be a woman, he wants you to call him a woman. Like, he can't think he's a woman in his own mind. You have to accept him too.
Or you're, what's the word? You're homophobic. You're homophobic. If you don't, the thing is this: if you don't like being around gay people, oh, you're homophobic. Oh, you got a problem. Have you heard the new one as well? If you speak out against homosexuality, people like to say this thing like, oh, it's because you're not confident
in your sexuality. Oh, yeah.
You ain't confident in your sexuality. All of this nonsense. Listen, man, they try and bully you and force you to accept their disgusting lifestyle. But then they try and flip it on us and say we ain't comfortable in our sexuality. Listen, man. Listen, the thing is this, you ain't comfortable in your sexuality. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you was gay and proud like you say, why do you get upset when I call you gay, man? You should be like, you should put your hand up and acknowledge it, man.
That's right.
Like when we say, yo, you're gay, they get hurt by it. which means you know it's wrong to be gay. If you said to me, yo, you're straight, I'm not gonna get hurt by it.
You say you're black, I'm like, oh, cool, man.
You get hurt by me calling you gay, which means in your mind, you know what you're doing is wrong, or you would embrace it. Now, if I see people heckling me saying, he likes women, I'm like, yeah, I love women. What? I'm like, yeah, and what? Because it's normal, but with you, you know your lifestyle's not normal. So what you do is you cry and play the victim. And what you find is homosexuality is linked to a lot of other things like depression, anxiety, all of these things. Like, you will never ever find a happy homosexual whose life's completely normal. All of them have a ton of demons on them.
That's right.
And all of them, what you'll find is they're all suicidal, man. They're all depressed. They're all suicidal. And they all live a weird lifestyle because that demon comes with all of those things. Don't let these homosexualities and these transgenders make out like, yeah, they're fine and everything's so great and they're happy with their life. They're not happy with their life. You'll find that a ton of them are alcoholics. You'll find that a ton of them are abusive. What you'll find is homosexuality and being abusive goes hand in hand. They're very abusive. Homosexuals are very aggressive. So I can see if you can find me that one in the book of Judges. Is it Judges 19?
Oh, the rapist man then.
Homosexuals are very aggressive. I seen a homosexual whoop a nigger at the train station. You know, listen, please don't ever get beat up by a homosexual. You can't allow it. Listen, you can't allow it, man. I seen him get whooped at the train station by the homosexual, you know. Listen, man, even if you have to rip up a piece of the train track and hit him over the head with it, you better win that fight, man. You can't lose no fight to no homo, man. So, okay. Homosexual, you would be politically correct.
You could something. I was like, sweep the Bible over this something. Yeah, before that one.
This one in there?
Black, yeah, black one.
Before the flagels.
And that's how you know they're happy. You know why? Because they want you to accept them. Exactly. If you're happy with what you're doing, you don't need no acceptance from the next man.
They need acceptance from you because they know.
Yeah, if you're doing your own thing, you don't care. You don't care. You're doing your own thing, you don't care. But they want you to care. They want you to call them a woman because they ain't happy, man. So okay.
They know it's wrong, and they want acceptance from you so you can sit down and make them think their lifestyle's right. But when you don't accept their lifestyle, and you be like, yo, your lifestyle's wrong, it's disgusting. Oh, you're bullying me. Oh, you're doing this. Oh, you're doing that. Listen, man, homosexuals are violent, man. Look at them ones that tried to rape black men.
Right.
Instances with the homosexuals is all violent. They have to rape. They rape everything, man. And now for these transracial and these transgenders, there's a thing called monkeypox now, man.
That's right.
There's a thing called monkeypox. You see a low down homosexual that's in the closet. We're gonna know when you have the monkeypox. I mean, when you have the monkeypox, we're gonna know.
You're gonna see Mazda just bust out with monkeypox and shit.
Yeah, you're gonna see a man that you thought. Then again, saying that, they said obviously you can get transferred other ways as well. But you're gonna have them fresh monkeypox, man. From going to them gay raves, they said it was spreading 2 gay raves in Europe. You see? They said it was spreading 2 gay raves in Europe.
These man what's that brother's name that was killing niggas in the gay village? You thought he was a problem. The Lord said monkeypox, man. So luck, yeah. What scripture you want? The one about it goes, verse 23. And the man, the master of the house, went out unto them and said unto them, Nay, my brethren, nay, I pray you, do not so wickedly, seeing that this man is coming to mine house. Do not this folly.
Wickedly, man. Imagine this. He's passing through the land of his brothers, man. And you're supposed to feel safe when you're passing through the land of your brothers. Imagine this. There's a gang of homosexuals that want to rape you, man. You're passing through this land. You're going about your business. And there's some homosexuals watching you behind, man. Talking about, yeah, let's go rape him. And they're coming to the house to rape you, man. Listen, these homosexuals is violent, man. Homosexuals don't approach people normally. They rape you. Listen, those are homosexuals that raped about 100 men. Remember that? Listen, those are homosexuals. See if you can.
Well, in Manchester.
Yeah, see if you can find. See if you can find that one. Listen, he was inviting many to his house, that university students, and plying them with drink and drugs, and he was raping them. He was raping them, man. Can you remember? And I believe the man who was raping had to be gay also, because Nah, man.
Apparently, he was drugging the man, yeah, and raping him and taking pictures and whatnot. And then one man, he didn't drug him properly, so it wore off. So he woke up, halfway through getting raped and beat the shit out of him and called the police. Listen, police went digging and said hundreds, hundreds, you know, the hard drive, hundreds of man on the hard drive. Yo, fuck it up.
Listen, the reason why I'm gonna say those men that he was raping had to have been gays, because if someone rapes you, listen, if no one's never touched you there before, you mean to tell me you ain't gonna wake up feeling funny like, yo, no, someone's touched me there. Them men have to be gay.
You're at university, yeah? And you're having a little party, and you fall asleep.
But that don't exist.
And you wake up, thinking, all right, cool, go about my business. Nah. These men get in there like that.
That don't make no. So you mean to tell me that they think, yo, something don't feel right?
They probably did, but like he wouldn't do that.
Nah, listen, they should have went back to the house.
Like, oh, if I feel a bit funny, but
nah, they should have went back to the house and said, yo, something don't feel right. They should have said, yo, yesterday, I didn't feel like this. Yeah, yesterday I didn't feel like this.
Oh, man got fucked up, man. And that's him right there, man. It says, back to them bruise, the first look of the serial rapist, Reynard Sinaga mugshot following the arrest.
That's who Tarjit Singh's trying to be, man. Tarjit Singh is learning from this man. But the thing is, it's mad to put this man in jail, and that's where he wants to be. he wants to be in jail.
Fucking hell. Man got beaten still.
Nah, he deserved that beating, man.
Well, yeah, man. Fucking hell.
This whole world is. Listen, man. Honestly, this whole show, we need just a disinfectant, because everything's just been transgender. Come dirty up my laptop. We just need to disinfect the whole thing, man.
Yo, what was the next one? I had the next one going. Look at this, man. You said your kids' school to go learn ABCs, man. That's what they get in nowadays, man. It's lucky. Primary 2, you know.
I like to wear a dress. Because dresses are made for people's bodies. They're not designed for boys or for girls. They're just an item of clothing. If you want to wear an item of clothing and it makes you happy, please do it. It's just one person in one outfit, and you just got to learn to love everybody, because you're all amazing, no matter if you wear a dress or anything.
The children came out absolutely buzzing about the sessions. They said that they were really fun, really exciting and really engaging, and that was our primary objective for the day. We know that the sessions have also opened up some discussions around gender identity and sexual orientation, but our primary objective was to bring stories to life and leave the children with a lasting memory of a story session, and I think it's achieved that.
Our survey said...
Boy, look at that, man. Talking about a big, tough, Ross man, squeeze himself in a girl's dress, man.
Boy.
And these are the people who look after your kids in primary school, man. In person, kids in primary school just want to know about the ABCs, man. They're 1, 2, 3s. They're not worried about man in no dress, man. Some men are sick, man. If you're a man and you want to push yourself into a woman's shoes, something's wrong with you, man.
And you know what it's mad as well?
Go on.
Because in schools, they don't even like the female teachers to dress like that. They don't like the female teachers to dress or revealing like that.
That's right. It's short up. Yeah, shoes.
They want to let a man do it in primary school. Imagine this. I'm meant to come to parents' evening, and you're sitting opposite the table from me. It's not going to happen, man. No. You know what? I think we might have to start homeschooling.
Trust me.
Where a man is going to be a man and a woman is going to be a woman, man. We might have to start homeschooling, because click back on that again one more time.
Boy, so some men are sick, you know. I'm so lucky. I don't school in this world, man.
I find this disturbing.
I don't know what I think it's like to wear a dress. Because dresses are made for people's bodies. They're not designed for boys or for girls. They're just an item of clothing. If you want to wear an item of clothing and it makes you happy, please do it. It's just one person in one outfit, and you just got to learn to love everybody, because you're all
what size are the heels, man?
If you wear a dress or anything.
The children came out absolutely buzzing about the sessions. They said that they were really...
Listen, man. The two children wasn't buzzing. The children was confused, man. You're confusing the children. Imagine this. There's a man in a dress, and teach your children that a man should dress like a man and a woman should dress like a woman. Teach your children these things, man. All my kids know, listen. A man should dress like a man and a woman should dress like a woman. And it's mad that you showed me this today. You know why? Because at my son's school, he said, yo, there was a teacher in their class today with his nails painted and that. A man just like a woman, and he's at the age is 11, so he knows a man should just like a man. And he goes, all the kids there was like, yo, what's wrong with them? Which is true. Listen, man, if a gay teacher, a man dressed in a dress is trying to teach me maths or science, I'm not learning nothing from him, man.
That's right.
I'm refusing to learn. Listen, man, you put me in isolation on my own. I look at the walls. I'd rather look at the walls than look at some man in a dress and some eyeliner on, man. Why don't this man come to work and dress normal, man? If he wants to dress gay like this, you do this in the company of your own home, man.
That's right.
Do this in your home, but these children got an education to get. And part of their education doesn't have to be a man in some dress. School is just about maths, English, and science.
That's right.
Why are you teaching them about sexuality and LGBT? That's not something they need to learn in school.
That's like a younger boy. Primary school children don't even learn about regular sex, man, in school. You learn about that in like, what, year 7? So why are you telling them about homosexuality for, man? What has your personal life got to do with these kids? If you want to dress up in a dress and go to the gay village on the weekend, go do that, man. But why you got to poison my kids for, man? Suck it, I'm going to give you try to be 22 or 5. It's for nothing. Disgusting, man.
These gay teachers, let them listen. You just like a man in the weekend and do your job. And then on the weekend, if you want to go, you go pop your pills in the gay village.
Just, if you sniff coke, you're a teacher. You sniff coke in the comfort of your own house. But when you're at school, you teach my kids the ABCs, man. If you're in a dress and you're a teacher, then you be in a dress in the weekend, man. In the week, teach my kids the ABC, man. This is what the Bible says about man in a dress. This man said what? Dress up for all people. You want to wear a dress, wear a dress. Is it me, the homosexual, but they wear dresses too, man? They wear dresses girls would even wear. Man, wear some sequin dress, man, with his size 10 heels. A big man pushing top foot in a woman's high heels, man.
And it was comfortable enough to be on camera and shit.
Any man that could go to the shop and look at the heels and go, "Is that nice? Something's wrong with you, man." It's lucky, man. It's like a dungle bar.
Says the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
And the Bible goes, a woman can't wear that. A woman can't wear that which belongs to a man. Talking about Tao Sing, man. Putting on baggy jeans and prosthetic penises and, hat to the back and one earring. A woman can't wear what a man wears, man. This is a law. It's a law in the Bible. A law, what certain we're forbidden to do. Anyone doing this is sinning according to God, man. You know what I mean? Rajit Singh, what's her name? Shannon what? What's her real name?
Is it Hannah something?
Hannah something, whatever her name is. She is sinning according to God, man. God don't give a shit about what I feel this way. I'm expressing myself. You are sinning according to God, man. Keep it in.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And a man should not put on a woman's garment. That's a sin, man. Yeah. Big Ross man put on a bra, man. How are you a man with no breast put on a bra, man?
How do you even fathom clipping the shit up at the back? How do you even fathom putting a bra around your chest and clipping it at the back?
The turn. Fucking sick, man.
Clipping it at the back. How do you even put the straps over your arm and clip it at the back? How do you even feel right doing that?
Why would you buy it and try?
Exactly.
Why would you? Listen, the most A-cup bra can't fit you, man.
Exactly.
Why are you putting it on? A bra is made for women with breasts. It's made that way. It's made so her breast can go in there. You ain't got none, man. You're putting it on just for the sake of it. Salakia, I just can't, man.
How do you go to a shop and say, "Hey, give me a bra"? Listen, men don't even feel comfortable buying underwear for their women. Men don't even feel comfortable. So how does a man go and buy female underwear for himself and feel comfortable? Listen, man, this world's gone mad. This world's gone mad, man. I'm telling you, in our kingdom, none of this.
You can imagine how sexy he felt in the hills too, Man felt sweet, It's a really big beard. Big beard and apple. Felt nice, in the dress. Like it says, all cute and dainty. A big tough man.
In the dress, Like he actually pulled the dress over his head. Like as he's pulling that dress, what's going through his mind as he's pulling that dress over his head? Like what must go through their mind to say, "Hey, I'm going to pull this dress over my head and I'm going to wear it." Listen, man.
Why?
Honestly, teach your kids to dress like men, and this is why. If you're a single mom, it's very important to not allow your son to put your heels on and walk around the house, because that's what usually starts. Because as a single mom, obviously, there's no dad shoes in the house, so your son will put his foot in your heels and walk around the house with it. And women laugh. Ah, look at my son walking in my heels. It's not funny because one day he's going to turn into this big man right here, walking around in heels, and you're going to be ashamed of him, man. And it starts. Listen, the Bible says, train them up as a youth. I'm paraphrasing.
And women, you should be pissed off, man. Women all got gay friends. Gays are insulting you, women, man. Being a woman is a job in itself, man. Women are loving, caring, can braid hair, sew, and they're saying to be a woman, all I gotta do is put on heels. That's what it takes. They're downplaying your role, man. You women should be furious about this, man. You women should be having gay friends. This gay man is saying to be like you, all I gotta do is put on a dress and say, hey, I get my hair done. He's saying that being a woman ain't shit. It's knocking your role. Being a woman's great. You women push out kids, man. You women got the patience to stay up all night with a crying child, man. Breastfeed, all these things that it takes to be a woman. And this batty man saying, all I gotta do is, put on a dress, some heels, and put on a bra, and I'm a woman. He disrespecting your role, man. You women should be furious, man. He's saying to be you, all I gotta do is this. The cramps the women go through, the cries at night, the sleeps at night that you can't sleep because the baby's crying, the patience it takes, man. The lovingness. Women are so loving. Listen. When a woman shows she be a dumb bar, you feel like you're in the kingdom of heaven already, You forget about slavery tomorrow. And this man saying, damn that, to be you, all I got is fling on this dress and push my top foot in these shoes. You women should be furious, man. I know I would be. If I was, I'm a man, and I'm pissed off that talented singing thinks that a prosthetic penis makes it me, I'm pissed. The shit we go for as men. The oppression we got to fight through, raising our kids while going to a racist slavery, fighting oppression, all the hard stuff men do, and talented singing things. I can do what Crawford does. All I need is a prosthetic penis. I'm offended, man. You women should be pissed off, man. Should be pissed off, man. So lucky, man. Whew! Got that off my chest. I feel better now, man. So lucky.
Listen, man. No matter how much dresses you put on, man, you can't hide that big bone structure, man. That bone structure's still there, man. You can't hide that collarbone, man. A man's collarbone.
No, it's like Adam's apple for me. So
yeah. Look at this. Target Sing, man.
Love it, man.
That could pass as a man, though. So lucky.
That's Biggie Smalls. Target Sing is Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls for real.
But yo, moving on, man. I saw something else this week, man. That pissed me the fuck off, boy. Probably because I'm this nigga, you get me? So it kind of pissed me off. Let me see if I can find it real quick. So this is a brother, yeah? I got 33 pitney, man. Fucking, I thought I had it, man. 33 children, man. So it reads here. For anyone that can see it. It reads, father of 33 children faces social media backlash. So this is a man, yeah? Got 33 children. It's a big fucking number, It's like quadruple me, And it looks like most of my girls. Now this man ain't begging no one. This man ain't begging no one to babysit his life. Remember now you got homosexuals that believe they're women. And no one got no problem with it. You got a teacher in a dress. No problem with it. This black man has 32 children, man, that he's paying for. And this man gets backlash. He goes, a man who goes by the name of Desmond George is facing social media backlash. And let's read his backlash, man.
You get some new comments?
God, it's good serious. So this is the first thing here. It says, the legend, the legacy will live forever. I want to thank my kid's mother for helping me make this day possible. I want to thank Rachel, Leonard, and he lists his siblings and so forth. With 9 missing. So we got 9 in this picture. 9 of the kids are missing. Not all of them are there. 33, man. No, I can't do it. And look at that, man. You cannot be a real parent to 33 kids. Lord have mercy in heaven, please help the kids. The fuck? Who said these kids are malnourished? Who said the kids are hungry? Why must the kids be helped, man? You know who should be helped? Your kids, man. Going to nursery, learning about man can put on a dress. Those are the people that need to be helped, man. You know what I mean? Even a man came back and said, look, all them kids that are well taken care of, mind your damn business. Which is true, man. Mind your business. What's wrong with them? Help them kids. What do you mean help them kids? A man can be a woman. A woman can be a man, but a man can have 33 children. Look, someone wrote here. That's why kings have multiple wives, spread their seed. And this is what a man said. This is what a woman said. There's some shameless snooping here, and some things to know. He's 34. His oldest is 26. Youngest are one. There's a few set of twins. No confirmation of any triplets. He has no plans of stopping. And so, man, mind your damn business.
Wait a minute. If his oldest is 26, that means he had his oldest when he was 8.
No, 18.
8.
That can't be true. That can't be true.
That means that his oldest when he was 8. Hold on. Is my maths not serving me justly? I don't know, but that would mean he had his oldest when he was 8.
That can't be true,
That can't be true. He's 34. His oldest is 26. Youngest are one. There are a few sets of twins. No confirmation on any triplets. He has no plan to stop him. These comments are funny.
Leave him alone, man. And so what if you don't? So what if you don't want to stop? You ain't taking care of him, man. That's his children. This is the more comments on this brother. Next one goes. Who keep having kids by this man? What?
I bet that was a woman. Scroll back. Let me see. I guarantee you only a woman would say some dumb shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It could be.
Listen, man. Like that's something a woman would say. Like to try and put other women off you. Like who would have? I guarantee you, if a woman did write this post, if my man pull it on her, she would have a kid with him too.
That's
Don't
right.
let them lie to you. Women always do that. Why are you with him? Why are you with him? Why are you listening to them? Women always do that when really they're interested.
That's right.
Don't let other women stop you from getting what you want, man.
That's right.
Because a woman will tell you stay away from that man, and guess what? You'll find out later on that she's with him too. She just doesn't want you to go with him. How do I know? Because we've been around the way, man. We've had women tell all these lies, be around. Oh, don't stay away from him. But who do you find crawling in the DMs?
That's right.
The same woman telling you stay out his DMs. She's crawling in the DMs. The same women telling you, him. Stay away from him. He's not a good man. Guess what? She's in that man's DMs, man. Obviously, people stay listening to women like ZZ Mills, but everyone's mad at this brother because he's got 33 kids. Listen, man. I know 33 kids out there with no father, man.
That's right.
I know 33 kids out there with no father.
We know more than 33 kids with no father.
Exactly.
They got father in their lives. So
Exactly.
lucky.
I mean, this man, at least he's taking care of them. It's none of your business. Whether a man has 1 kid or 1,000 kids, he's taking care of them, man. It's none of your business. People are making that, because of the quantity, you can't take. Someone said you can't take care of 33 kids. How do you know? Have you ever had 33 kids to know if you can take care of them or not? This is the thing. People make wild assumptions and they don't even know. Maybe you can't take care of 33 kids. Maybe you ain't got 33 kids in your penis. Maybe you ain't got 33 kids that can come out of you. The Lord said, be fruitful and multiply, and this man followed that. That's probably the one verse in the Bible he follows. Now, as for the rest, I don't know. That's the one verse I can say follows the rest. I got no idea. But listen, man. Everybody was getting at him, and he made a video today ranting. You see it? He made a video ranting. But listen, man. This man takes care of them, and all of them kids look well looked after. They look well looked after. They look well taken care of. Having a number of kids doesn't mean nothing. This world tries to beat you down and teach you, don't have all these kids because you can't look after all of them. Who told you that? Who told you that you can't look after all of them? The people saying you can't look after all of them, they ain't even got 5 kids. What do they know what you can look after? They don't know. People always make these wild assumptions. You can't do this. You can't do that. Listen, man. I'm going to tell you what a Christian man told me. I can do all things through Christ, man.
That's right.
I can look after 33 kids through Christ, man. I'm going to tell you what you stupid Christians like to tell everybody else. Listen. A man can have as much kids as he wants, man. And you can't stop him. Now, if he's taking care of them, it's not a crime for him to have 1,000 kids. He ain't broken no laws. He ain't done nothing wrong. But this world likes to beat a black man down. Listen, when a black man don't take care of his kids, this world complains. When a black man does take care of his kids, this world complains. So what? It's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Whatever a black man does, he can never be right. You take care of your kids. Oh, you got 33 kids. Why you got so much? You don't take care of your kids. Oh, you don't take care of your kids. If you got no kids, oh, why you got no kids? Listen, man, you can't win. Let this man have 33 kids, man. He can round it up to 35 if he wants. It's none of your business, man. You focus on your kids. You focus on raising your kids and teaching your kids, man. Let me get this fruitful and more closer. Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Go, I'll be like that. Listen. I still like to be like, look at this, man. She goes, this is what is destroying the black community. Shit, really? I thought drugs was destroying the black community, man. I thought homosexuality, LGBT was destroying the black community, man. A man looking after his children ain't harming nobody. He's destroying the black community. I'm gonna go back a couple slides, man. Let me show you something 1 second. Captain Mashak brought something to my attention, man. I didn't even notice. You know what I mean? Let me see if we can fight real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Where's it at? Where's it at? Slovakia. This is what's destroying the black community. Shit, not drugs. Not drugs. Look at this. You cannot be a real parent to 33 kids. Lord have mercy in heaven, please. And look, this is a straight homosexual, man. A man in all pink. That's who's really vexed. That's who's really vexed, man. The LGBT community, man. Right. You know, not because your parents failed. Your parents failed. Your parents wasn't a parent to you, man. Right. But look how you turned out, man. But a black man can be a parent to 33 kids. He can do it, man. A black man can do it, man. And listen, look, this is a real man here. And that's who's really bitter. The LGBT community and bitter women, man. That's who's really upset, man. It's lucky down the bottom.
LGBT community, they want to stop the growth, and this brother's multiplying. Imagine they're gay because they want to stop multiplying, and this man wants to keep multiplying. Listen, man, we have to keep multiplying because you gay men are stopping us from multiplying.
That's right.
If we left it up to these gay men, guess what would happen? Our race would die out, man. And his brothers like this having 33 kids, which is keeping her race in business, man. Because men like you are too weak to do it. Men like you'd rather be a homosexual, which means you ain't gonna have kids because 2 men can't make babies, man. That's why you're mad, because the thing that you love, you can't make babies with, man. Whereas this man's made 33 of them. This homosexual's been having sex with men for years trying to make babies.
Can't make one. Can't make one.
This homosexual's been having sex with men for years and he's been trying to make babies.
But the one thing they can make, though, the one thing homosexual can make, that's AIDS, man. It's like 2 monkeypox.
Exactly.
You can make
that's what you're gonna get. You ain't gonna get a baby, but you're gonna get monkeypox.
That's
man.
right.
You're gonna get 33 doses of monkeypox if you don't change your life, man. Don't worry about this man and his kids. You worry about you having 33 monkeypox all over your body, man. You take care of that. You have enough cream to take care of that monkeypox you might get on your body, man. From being a homosexual.
Boy, let's move on, man. So the next thing now I saw this week was what? You see the boy in the shop? So some young black boy was in the shop. He must be giving the shopkeeper some lip. So the shopkeeper called security, so he called one Pakistani man. And this is what happened, man. So luck, yeah.
Personality confused with my attitude. My personality is who I am. My attitude depends on who you are. Don't get it twisted.
No, what that's what you're doing. You can't hit them. You can't hit them.
He's pushing me.
No, you just punch him in his face. Don't touch me. Okay. Don't you push me. No, they're young boys. They're young boys. You just punched him.
He's going.
You just punched him.
I punched him?
Yeah, I saw
Everything is camera. So then he punched me first?
It's on camera.
He's stealing?
It's on camera.
You are with them? With them?
Yeah, but
you are with them? You with them?
You must be trained to hold them. You do not
why
punch
you help
somebody's
Why
child.
you help them to steal?
You do not punch somebody's child.
What is
you do not.
No,
you,
if
you
he pushed me first,
hold them.
when he pushed me first,
you are trained to restrain them. You do not punch somebody's child.
No.
You don't punch someone's God's child.
Look at that, man. I'm black, man. This is what hurts me the most, man. Let me tell you something, man. The Lord put us in this position so that we will learn. And listen, I've learned, man. I'm tired of being under the heathen, man. I never thought so. Listen, I will remember when the East Indian man came to England, man. And we used to laugh at him. And in 2022, the East Indian man can hit our kids, man. Literally pushed a black child in his face. You know why? Because he knows no one cares. He knows nothing will come of it, man. When you look at Madeleine McCann, when you look at little baby Jessica and Holly, England is still trying to find Madeleine McCann to this day. England has spent over 7 million trying to find Madeleine McCann in Portugal, man. England went and found the killers of baby Jessica and Holly, man. What's the other baby called? Baby Q, Baby P. Baby P, man. But meanwhile, when it comes to black people's kids, you can push them in their face, man. This kid is probably in his teens, probably 12, 13 at max, man. And this filthy East Indian man, Pakistani man, can push him in his face. You know what I mean? Because he knows that no one cares about black people, man. This filthy East Indian that back home, no one cares about him, man. He's nobody. These East Indians have the Captain Mashak shoulders, how they bathe in shit, man. Come to the UK and can push one of the sons of God in their face, man. Something gotta happen, man. It's lucky, man. And they lie about it and say, no, he pushed me first. No, he never, man. No, he never, man. The little boy that hands up saying, yo, leave me alone, and he pushed him in his face, man. Push one of our children in their face, man. Who the hell do you think he is, man? Sorry, let me play it again. I gotta play it again. It's a lucky number, bar.
Did he punch him?
Pushed him in his face.
Don't get my personality confused with my attitude.
Look at that, man. The young boy got his hands up. Got his hands up in defense, saying, listen. I don't deny that the young boy probably did something wrong. He probably did shoplift, man. But if someone shoplifts, what do? You call the police, you detain them. He put his hands up. That's like saying defense, like, yo, leave me alone, man. And this disgusting heathen, man, pushes him in his face, man. Let me get that again.
Don't get my personality confused with my attitude. My personality is who I am. My attitude depends on who you are. Don't get it twisted.
No, what that's what you're doing. You can't hit them. You can't hit them.
He's pushing me.
No, you just punch him in his face. Don't touch me. Don't you push me. No, they're young boys. They're young boys. You just punched him.
He's going.
You just punched him.
I punched him?
Yeah, I saw
Everything
you.
is camera.
Okay,
So
yeah.
then he punched you first?
Camera. It's on camera.
And he's a liar too, man. He goes, he punched me first. No, he never, man. We saw it, man. Give that scripture, please, if you could.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing.
And Ezra is telling the Lord, like Ezra was going through what we go through, you know what I mean, today. We see as why we ask questions like why we're at the bottom, why is all the nation over us? And Ezra asked the Lord the same thing, man. He said, Lord, these heathen that have been reputed as nothing, reputed comes from the word reputation. These heathen have had a reputation of being nothing, man. Look at this East Indian, man. You can't get no girl, man. No one takes him serious. Look at his strong, disgusting accent, man. These heathen that have been reputed, had a reputation as being nothing. We done?
Have begun to be lords over us.
And these East Indians that are nothing, they will us now. They're lords over us now. Preeti Patel is sending black people home. Preeti Patel got a new law that says volunteer police can taser black people. Wow. That means a whole lot of black people are gonna get tased, man. These heathen that are nothing, man. The East Indians have bats in shit, man. The East Indian monk that grows his nails and holds his hand up for 6 years, they're nothing. And now the law's over us. Now they're pushing our kids in the street, man. Let me speak about it, please, Dan. 1 second. I'll let you back. 1 second. But the police can tase the niggas now in the streets. No volunteers, like, yeah. It's not even police. And look at that, man.
And you know what? With them pushing the boy in the face, the East Indian man, he done that because why? In his mind, he thinks these young black boys don't have fathers, man.
That's right.
He thinks, you know what? I'll get away with this because these black boys don't have fathers. Listen, man. And all of these people saying this man with 33 kids, can't take a guarantee here. If he done this to one of this man's kids,
that's right,
he would have been at that store, man.
One of his 33.
Exactly. We should be more worried about the children that don't have fathers.
That's right.
Why are you worrying about kids whose father's there for them, man? Don't worry about that. Like, he takes care of them. Now, this child here who got pushed in the face, we need to be finding out where's his father. is his father that is aware that his son's been pushed in the face. Imagine that as a father, his son comes home and says, "The East Indian man pushed me in the face." Listen, man, we're going to that Sainsbury's, man. That Sainsbury's is never going to be the same again, man.
Tesco.
That Sainsbury's is never going to be the same again, man. About you pushing some kid in the face. And the thing is this: if a black man pushed the East Indian kid in the face, it would be World War II, man. Well, it would be World War III. Listen, he would lose his job. All these East Indians would come around, start chasing black men around the neighborhood, talking about, yo, they bullied, they done this to my nephew, they done this. But when it's black people's kids, you just can bully them. You just can push them in the face. You just can punch them. You just can taser them. You just can shoot them. You can do whatever you want. To black people's kids, you just can do whatever you want. But the day's coming when you ain't going to be able to lay a finger on us, man.
That's right.
They see that we have no protection, man. But understand this, that protection's coming, man. You might just put your hands on the wrong person's child one day. What? Sainsbury's was it? I think we need to phone them and see what. We need to make him lose his badge. You know what Sainsbury's it was?
I believe London. It's like London to me still.
Listen, whoever knows what that Sainsbury's was, just type it in the chat. I think everyone should go comment on Sainsbury's website. We're not shopping here no more because they beat up young black kids.
That's right.
That way, yeah, they have to fire that guard and he has to lose his security badge. Let this East Indian man get put out of a job, man.
That's right.
Let him get put out of a job, because if it was us, we'd be out of a job.
And he's a liar too, man.
Petitions and shit, man.
Talking about, and he's a liar too, man. That's because our life is so cheap. People can do us better than lie. Police can kill our sons and plant guns on us. People can push black kids in the face. He hit me first. He hit me first. No, he did not, man. We got it on camera. He did not touch you, man. So lucky, man. So if you carry on, once again, you get that up your brother with the finger.
Yes, I've seen that as well. I've seen his mom talking, but you see.
Which one?
Finger.
Finger one. Let me see. Boom. So this is a black boy, young black boy that was getting attacked in Wales.
No, you probably got attacking black boy because obviously.
The attacks in Wales. You know what I mean? He goes to school in Wales, and he's being bullied in school for being black. And as he was running from bullies, he hurt his finger, and his finger has to be amputated now, man, due to racist bullies, man. So let me tell you something, black men. We're not supposed to be one with our enemies, man. Right. We're not supposed to be one with the oppressor, man. The Queen's Jubilee's coming up. When is it? Thursday? Thursday or Friday?
Is it Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it's a long back holiday. I know a lot of black people that say, yeah, you know, our queen. Black man, it's not your queen, man. Let me tell you something. Take the bank holiday. It's a day of safe, man. Take it, man. Get some rest. But listen, we're not part of England, man. You would have thought, listen, there was a man, what's that man called? Black Adrian. He said in the 60s, he was getting chased by racist white boys from school. And in 2022, we're getting chased by racist white boys again from school, man. His brother lost his finger trying to flee from bullies, man. Trying to flee from racist bullies. And these bullies were on his case. Why? Just for the simple fact that he was black, man. Not because he spoke funny. Not because he walked funny. Just because he was black, man. In 2022. Black man, racism ain't gone nowhere, man. Let me see if you can see it real quick. He goes, boy who lost finger fleeing. Sorry, boy who lost finger fleeing racist bullies is flooded with donations for prosthetics. So the brother lost his finger, and now, you know, the British public feel bad, and they want to, you know, give him donations and so forth so he can get a prosthetic finger.
And there ain't no prosthetic penis like flipping. What was her name again?
Tajik Singh.
There ain't no prosthetic penis like Tajik Singh. This is something prosthetic that you could have, like a finger, a leg, or whatever. But prosthetic penis is something that you don't have like Tajik Singh. But imagine this. Honestly, the best advice I could give you is, if your child goes to a racist school, this is what you do. You take him out and put him to a school where niggas go, man.
That's right.
It's not hard. This is what you do. Send them to St. John Wall or somewhere, man. Full of niggas, man.
You say St. John Wall?
Send them to St. John Wall or somewhere, man. Listen, there's so much black people there, man.
That's right.
St. John Wall is it's so black. Send them schools, man. If your child goes to a racist school, what do? Send them to a place which is not racist, which is not full of white people. You send them to St. John Wall, or what's the other black school?
St. John Wall,
Newman,
Holyhead.
You send him to one of them black schools, man. Guess what? He won't be racially abused in them schools. You know why? Because he's around his brothers, man.
That's right.
He's around other black people. When you send your children around white people, these things is going to happen. Like, these things happen to us, and then we wonder why. Like, before he had to lose his finger, his mom should have realized, look, this school's racist, let me take my son out. If your son's being racially abused somewhere, understand this. You're not going to stop racism in Wales, man. You ain't going to stop racism in Wales. People think you're going to stop racism with a few words. People think you're going to stop racism by speaking to white people. You're not going to stop it like that, man. Racism doesn't stop that way, man. This is what you have to do. Put him amongst his brothers.
That's right.
Send him to a black school, man, and let them white people stay on their side of the fence, and we will stay on our side of the fence.
That's right.
That's what you're supposed to do. Stop trying to mix our children with their children, because what happens is our children mix with their children, and our children lose their finger, man. Our children lose. This is how old is he? About 9, 8, between 8 and 10.
I'll find out.
Our children lose their finger. Now he has to have his finger amputated, and every time this boy looks down at his finger, he's supposed to
11,
say the white man's the devil, man.
That's right.
How old is he?
11, lucky.
He's 11. Every time he looks down at his finger, he's supposed to say the white man is the devil.
That's right.
And somebody needs to pay for my finger,
That's
man.
right.
And his mom needs to come in the ISUPK, and she'll realize someone will pay for his finger one day, man. Someone will pay for his finger one day, man. For him losing that one finger, someone's life will be life.
10 man gotta die for that one finger, man. So lucky.
He does the right thing. Life will have to be taken for that one finger when Christ returns, man. That's what they should do. Come in the truth. That's what she should do. She's moaning about the racist towards. You know what? I don't understand when people say, "Oh, everybody's racist towards me. Everybody's racist towards me." At this point in life, I'm starting to think black people like people being racist towards them. The ISUPK has been established in the UK for so long, and you're still complaining about everybody's racist to you. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, man.
That's right.
Then no one has to be racist towards you. Sometimes I think, you know what? Some people put themselves in a position to be abused in certain type of ways. You're in a racist school. Move school. That's it.
Like what you said was heavy.
Yeah, that's it.
If we start loving all nations, then guess what? If our kids was bullied, it wouldn't be because of color of the skin anyway. Wouldn't be that. But we shouldn't be amongst white people. And that's when we get bullied. And we make it's such an outrage. I can't believe this. When we should have sent our kids to a black school anyway. Do you know? No word of a lie. My mum purposely sent me to the school I went to because black people went there. She shopped around and find out. I was saying, why? What school did black people go to? She sent me there, man. We moved in the neighborhood we moved to because she was shopping around to see where black people are, man. If you're a black man going to a neighborhood full of white people, listen, this is what you gotta expect, man. It's a shame the brother had to go through this at such a young age, man. But this should teach you, like, guess what? The press is the devil, man.
Right.
I feel like his mum sees mum crying as well.
And it's mad, you know what? It's mad as well because what people do is they don't want to send their kids to black schools because they're like, oh, I can't have my children around those black kids. They're too rude and they're going to disrupt my child's education. Listen, man, a black man disrupting your child's education is a lot better than someone making your child lose his finger, man.
That's right.
And if a black child disrupts your child's education, at least he will still have his fingers. You send them around white people, you're losing body parts, man. You're losing body parts because you're running away from them. Listen, man, take your kids out of these racist white schools and send them to a school where their brothers are there, man.
That's right.
Obviously, why divide us further by sending him? And I understand the sister lives in Wales. I understand the sister lives in Wales, which is full of Edomites. But try and get a transfer and move, man. This is the thing. We should stop trying to move out to these white areas. We always try to move out to these white areas because, oh, the ghetto's too rough. And I can't live amongst black people. Whereas living amongst white people, they listen, man. With black people, they're kind of predictable. Crimes that black people are gonna do, you kind of know what crimes black people are gonna do.
Usually money ones, poor.
What the white man does is dismember you, put you in a suitcase. This man will put you in the basement, to find you in the river. They do all of those kind of things. What a black man will do is probably shoot you and run off. Like a black man will shoot you and run off and leave you on the scene. At least he leaves you on the scene for someone to find you. This white man dismembers you and hacks you. Listen, man. Stay away from them devils, man. I don't trust none of them devils, man. Us trusting them is what keeps us in this position.
That's right.
The Bible says we need to fall away from this devil, man.
That's right.
We need to fall away from him. As long as we keep loving him, he's going to keep doing more crimes to us. And these crimes that he does to us is supposed to make us fall away. But we ain't falling away. The more crimes it does to us, the closer we get to him. Listen, man. We need to stay away from these devils. Because he lost just the thing that it could have been his life, man. His mom needs to take him out of that school.
That's right. And Wales is a whole country, man. Come on, they must have black It actually is there's black parts of Wales, man. They used to go there, man. And this is the brother's mum.
And the whole time telling, I'm sorry, mommy. I couldn't say that. Like, I couldn't. Why don't no one like me? These are the things that my child, while being in pain, is constantly having to ask me, like, mommy, why don't no one like me? Like, why did they pick on me? I didn't even do, mommy, sometimes, I didn't even say anything and people pick at me. So yeah, I just felt like, I went into the school and I spoke to them and I told them that they failed him. They didn't safeguard him. They failed him in many different ways, but they definitely did not safeguard my baby. He was running away because he was so tired of being picked on every day. I mean, some of the things he has said to me, it's just massively, massively disgusting. And I don't know how any teachers that's meant to be protecting my child not seen or heard anything at all. Like, some of the things he has said to me is horrible. And yeah, I'm appalled with the school. They've sent out a generic message to all the parents, which I received as well, saying that they're concerned because of all the coverage, that the media coverage, for their staff and for their the pupils' safety. Well, my child is a pupil of theirs, and he was damaged.
Look at that, man. If mum said that constantly, if you're saying, why don't no one like me? You know what I mean? Why don't no one like me? Guess what? If he go to a black school where all of us have nappy hair, man. Mm-hmm. He could went to a black school where he can't be picked on for his skin. You know why? Because we all got dark skin, man. We all got wide noses. We all got big lips, man. We all the same. That's where he should have went, man. When you go to a white school thinking, well, you're going to get a better education. Them black kids with their guns and all their drugs and their baby. Now I'm taking away from that. You get bullied, man. You know what I mean? My kids going to a black school, man, where everyone got nappy hair, man. Everyone got big lips, man. We, you know what I mean? All of us know about sufferation, man. And that way they can't be picked on, man. They won't be losing no fingers, man.
This is what to do. She said the school's meant to safeguard my child. Listen, man. You safeguard your children yourself by sending them to a black school, man.
That's right.
You see there's racism there. Surely this ain't the first instance of racism at the school.
Can't be, because I'm sick of it. Why no one like me?
Exactly. Listen, man. And it's sad that he's an 11-year-old boy. Imagine at 11, you barely know what racism is. All you know is you're black. And you're a child that just wants to play with other children. Our children are taught to be loving. Listen, explain to your children, man, that, listen, man, you're born black in this white man's world, and they don't love us, and we ain't supposed to love them. That's what we need to teach our children, man. That they're monsters and the gremlins, man. Don't teach your children that, the cute and color don't matter. Because clearly color does matter. If he's 11, that means the kids bullying him is about 11 as well.
That's right.
That means the kids bullying him is that age as well.
And they're racist.
Exactly. Where did they learn that racism
That's
from?
right.
They learned that racism from their parents.
That's
and
right.
The thing is this, your children ain't learning nothing from you. They're learning racism from their parents. And what I would imagine this, from their parents, they're learning to hate black people. And from black parents are teaching their kids to love white people. Imagine white parents are teaching hate black people and black parents are teaching love white people. So you're going to hug them with open arms and they don't want your hugs or your love, man. Because they're being taught to hate you and we're being taught to love them. Now it's time for us to teach separation, man. Now it's time for us to teach don't befriend them. Don't even care about their opinion. I mean, who cares about a white man's opinion? Who cares about a white man's opinion? Someone who's going to be burnt up in World War III. Who cares about your opinion? You and your opinion is going to be burnt up when Christ. No one cares about your opinion. You can say whatever you like. You and all your buildings is going down, man. Listen, I just have to hear your opinion for the moment. Your opinion is going to be gone. Same like you're going to be gone soon, man. I don't need. Who cares about some white man's opinion? Well, she said, who cares, man? Let them say whatever they want because they're having their 15 minutes of fame right now. But after that, that nuclear fire is coming down. And they're gonna be no more, man. Them and their opinions is gonna be burnt up, man. The only opinion that's gonna matter is a black man's opinion. So let them have all their opinions for now and have their 15 minutes of fame. The thing is this, I think we value these oppressors too highly. We give them a seat that they don't deserve. We think that they're the authority on this earth and whatever they say goes. And listen, man, And really, we just need to separate from them and stop giving them our love. And it's mad because I'm sure this video didn't even make the news, did it?
No. I had to go digging for this.
See?
No, it did make the news, but not big news. You probably see it on there once or something like that.
See, if this was a white child, listen, Madeleine McCann, she gets to come on ITV, man. Niggas, we only make on the internet news, right? We only make on the internet news. Whereas Madeleine McCann, she makes ITV, she makes breaking speech. Trevor McDonald doing the what's Trevor McDonald talking about Madeleine McCann.
It's been 10 years, man. Madeleine McCann still gets airplay, man.
Exactly.
Still gets coverage, man. Boy, sir. But don't go about saw something today, man. That made me know the white was the devil, so luck, yeah. So imagine this here, you know, young fuck got locked up. Young fuck got locked up for racketeering, yeah.
Oh, that's the same nigga that was talking about broke men shouldn't be able to have children.
Yeah.
Flipping out, man, young folk.
So he got locked up one day now, and this is what they're saying in court about him.
Videos basically stating that they have 10 100-round choppers, talking about weapons, talking about messing with them, you're going to die. They have I actually enjoyed this one. It was a video released on or about 12/18/20 where they said just screw it, take it to trial. I believe they even have a choice word in that one for the judge.
I don't think I got them, but hold on, I'll go my email and see if I can get them for you.
And look at this. This is how much the devil's an oppressor. He wants young folk behind bars. He said he used young folks' lyrics against him in court. He said, Your Honor, this man's guilty because in the lyrics he talks about having AK-47s. He talks about killing anyone that crosses him. And he's using this in court to get young folk locked up. That's about. Can you use a song in court?
Exactly. It's ridiculous. It's just poetry.
So it's entertainment, man. It's not real. Listen, if Sylvester Stallone today got locked up on a gun charge, could you say, Your Honor, he's guilty? He has many movies where he's shooting people. He has many movies where he's in Rambo and in Terminator and he's killing people. He's clearly guilty. This is what he does. That's what he does for a job. That's what he does. He gets paid to have gun movies. So how can you use that same logic and lock up young folk and say he talks about guns? Young folk could be lying. Young folk could be talking about guns just to make his record sell. It's his trade, it's his craft, it's what he does to get paid. That don't mean because he raps about guns, he busts the guns in real life. And they'll use anything to bury niggas under the jail, man. Listen, so he's saying, listen, Your Honor, he talks about busting guns, he must be guilty. Look, clearly he's guilty. He raps about this. If Sylvester Stallone was going to prison or in court and we said, Your Honor, he's guilty, he has movies where he shoots people, the judge would go, Are you stupid? That's his job. And likewise, with young folk, are you silly? It's his job, man. It's not what he does really, but they'll use anything to lock up black people, man.
It's just poetry, man. What it is, it's just poetry. He's got talent. He writes down raps. Most what these rappers rap about ain't true. Listen, man.
There you go, man.
Some of these, listen, I know some rappers personally in the UK that rap about getting women. I ain't seen them with a woman yet, man. It's just poetry. I ain't seen some of them with a woman yet. It's just poetry, man. You can't take all their lyrics literal, man. Listen, man. Tupac raps about his baby mom, and he ain't got a baby mom.
Really? He ain't
got no kids. So niggas rap about, he goes, my baby mom plays all these games, and is that my baby mom?
Oh, Tupac Shun Codes live and die in LA. You're not from LA?
There you go.
It's like
Big had a song about Big Papa, and he ain't no Big Papa.
Oh, you're gonna go there.
Listen.
Tupac got a tune about black queens and he fucked Madonna.
Huh?
I got you there, innit? Come on. Go on, hit me.
Big had a song about who shot you and they shot nobody. So
how you doing? Tupac got a tune about his dad. Remember his dad? I think he got shot.
Listen, Biggie rapped about flipping. What did he rap about again? Biggie rapped about going to jail. Never did.
Yes, he has.
No, yeah.
Yes, he has. Biggie never been to jail for drugs charge.
Yes,
he has. I've seen the documentary. I've seen the documentary.
Never been jail.
Biggie, all out there. Biggie had a brethren, and the feds caught them for guns, and the brethren took the rap. No, that's the next one. That's that Dakia. I fucked myself. So Dakia. Biggie went to jail. I saw that on the movie went to jail anyway. On the movie went to jail.
Biggie got some begging Faith Evans back for one more chance. Oh, I can't listen.
Tupac got a tune called Onboard Child, but he got children.
Biggie got some one more chance begging for his feathers back. He's begging her back one more chance.
Alright, listen. Alright, Tupac is the biggest lie of all time, bro.
Biggie got a song called Hypnotize, nigga. Hypnotize. Nobody.
Tupac, popular song, man.
You know what? I can't even name big songs because the niggas probably had about 12 tracks. I'm a line. How many songs has he got? He's only got 12 songs.
Don't go about saying this now.
Biggie's only got 12 songs.
Don't go about saying this now, yeah? Off camera, he goes, nah, Biggie slap.
Nah, listen, Biggie's only got 12 songs.
You know for a fact. Tupac, yeah, born in New York. They went to Oakland. They got Tupac to live and die in LA.
Listen.
Where in life is he from LA?
Listen.
Where contact? Show me. I know. Let me know.
Listen, Biggie calls himself the king of New York. Nigga was born in the garden. Nigga was born in Jamaica.
No, he was born in New York.
Listen,
Biggie
born in Jamaica.
Biggie was
born in Jamaica.
Don't even put it up. Don't even embarrass your life. Biggie born in Brooklyn.
Biggie was born in St. Thomas or somewhere.
He born in Brooklyn.
Biggie was born in St. Well, his background St. Thomas or somewhere.
Yeah.
No king of New York.
That's like saying Tupac's from Louisiana because all niggas come from the south.
Same problem. I'd rather that is closer than St. Thomas.
He was born in New York, Brooklyn.
Where was his mum born?
Let me find it.
Find out where his mum was born.
Let me find it.
Biggie's from St. Thomas, king of New York.
Come on, what's it from? Come on, New York City. Come on, man. Come on,
listen,
man.
where was his mum born?
You know for a fact.
Biggie's the king of what? New York. Nigga weren't even... It's Jamaica, but not king of New York.
Tupac's talking about black women, you're fucking Madonna. That's all I can say. It's fucking Madonna, man. He's on the video. Fucking Madonna, man.
That's a young Tupac.
I like to say. But anyway, this is me and Dagobah. Me and Dagobah the Tupac Biggie Beast. It's a lucky, man. It's personal. It's personal.
You sold more records, though.
Personal, man.
There you go.
That don't mean shit, man.
It does.
Out in John got bare records. Out in John, out of all. No, hold on. Frank Sinatra, yeah, out of all the artists, sounds the most.
Yeah,
shit,
he's a good artist.
Shit. Oh shit. Speaking of white rappers, man.
What's the name?
No, man. You know what's his name? Louis Theroux.
You ever heard of him in your life?
Louis Theroux's the journalist, and he got a documentary where he interviewed Head Preacher Shani back in the day. So one of his things was rapping. He was rapping and it resurfaced, it gone viral. The kids are talking about it on TikTok. You seen it?
Yeah.
Listen, when they say my man's stiff on the mic, man, it's disgusting. Let me show you.
He's a rapper?
No, it's playing around. On the mic.
What it do? It folds. I want to see you wiggle, wiggle. For sure. It makes me want to dribble, dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it. I'm 6'2" in a compact. No slack, but luckily the seats go back. Shepherd's Bush, my compact push. Notting Hill Gate, my Fiat skates. With a Crater Cabernet. But not today, because I gotta drive. I want to stay alive. Not because it's illicit. Do I have to get explicit? As a matter of fact, I sip on the yak with Big and Reese. 200 diamonds in their piece. 200. I'm trying to get mine so I can shine. We gotta get this money. It's all on me. We gotta get this cheese. That's all we need. I gotta make this money. It's all on me. Louis Reese and Big and the BBC. We gotta make this money.
That's oppressive, man. Oppressive got no spirit, man. Stiff, man. Proper stiff. No spirit to them and everything, man. I saw that for Louis, man. They ain't got cool bone in his body, man. Damn.
I see why white people hate black people, man. Like, we're so talented, and this is what they have to offer, man.
In fact, on the flip side, I'm TikTok again. It's the Jamaican guy that went viral as well.
No, what do you do?
There's a channel on TikTok where they go to the plaza and they just tell people to freestyle or spit one of their written bars. And a black man was on there, and it went viral. So Luna went viral for being stiff, and a brother went viral. I'm showing you real quick. Yeah, let me see everybody. You ain't seen it for real. It went viral talking about that Rolex and shit. Man was mocking him still, mocking him saying, how you got a Rolex and you got dirty slippers on and shit. But nigga pop, man, seriously. Listen. Yeah, let me see if I can find him. You ain't seen his brother here. Talk about your must see him, man.
Looks like Steely Ben to me.
Yeah, pass the remote. Tell anybody we done that remote there because there's echo.
Where is it?
You ain't seen your brother though, really? I think this is the one, man. He went viral, man. You see him everywhere. It must be you think for social media to see him. This guy here, man, you ain't seen him?
No. Is it new or old?
Yeah, man. It's on no. Get the volume.
bang a phone that I use. Take your 3 points, you can
YouTube, one big stand panigram, one big stand pan the audio mark. Check out the artist, you know?
Alright, now I'm a lie.
Normal a lie.
Lie? Never lie.
Yo, run the rhythm now.
Artist, brother.
Run the rhythm now. Cause we not touch rhythm.
One big stand. GVY free now. Your skill test, your guava, your emotions. We chop a line, I will buy gun. Buy 2 pot strap on a license. Fuck your girl in our house, then we lie down. Can't watch mine. Dark Rolex for my wrist, it a boost down. Who's that a girl a suck my cocky, yeah, she goes down. Man, I make the money fast track, no guns. Fuck him, bim, park up a gate front. Sell me a bill spark with a magnum. Me link up my dog, them bunny back drum. Myself up a strap, I'm a fire some. Boy, I watch the style, big split, fully chicken, or we rich past brick. And me fling it on the pretty little bitch. Watch a girl, man, you cause she want me something. I will like it all, dog, get them want be one away. And I try violate, cause the clock you know it chip. And the money where me fling, it can feed the family. For my wrist, it's cool than the ice in my fridge. I figure if me go, kick it like a river. Rito, I'm a side tough dog, just call it concrete. I talk from my feet, 30 grand feet, straight to me kill figure that me care. And I cheap, and your girl see the pre. I know she want cheat, and them want.
Come on, man. But Louis throw it even close, man. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. This man here, some guy in the ends, you know, we just he talk again. This ain't lyrics for this lyrics. He's talking about Rolex. He got a Rolex. You can't take man serious, man. It's not gonna yo, come on, man. It's lucky, man. Sometimes I'm about to real quick. Man's talented, man. Let me get the last one anyway. So let me get the remember me and Dagobah told you, yeah, that Muslims sell all the drugs, the majority of the drugs in the UK, man. You get me? And no one believed us. And Margs had a podcast. What's Margs' version again? His right hand man. What's the right hand man called?
No, his name is Fruit Punch.
The Fruit Punch.
Because of Fruit Punch Peppy.
Margs and Fruit Punch say the same thing. We know anyway. But if you don't believe us, listen to your celebrities, man. They're talking about trapping and struggling, how people think that trappers make all the money and there's times when they make no money. And this is what Fruit Punch said about trapping, man.
Try to trap here and talk like it's just some walk in the park and like it's easy. They don't want to tell man about the struggle and about the bad days and the hard days. And there's sometimes you're cutting through, brother, and all you're doing for ages is just maintaining. Like you're just maintaining.
You might not even maintain, bruv. You know,
you're just keeping you're just keeping it afloat. Yeah, there's enough man out there hustling backwards and they don't get it yet.
Yeah, but you gotta know there's you see what everyone's been there. If you've done that Trizzy thing, you've been there. Like if you've done your own bit, you had your own phone and boom bam bam, you've done it. So you know there's that day that you know like your phone might be doing some Egypt numbers, and then you have that day
where everything just clicks
crazy. You know, I don't know. You might have the dope wicked devil shout at us. You know what I'm saying, innit? You might have the peng wicked devil. You get me? You know what I'm saying, innit? You might be the only man with the good bit of Bobby. You know what I'm saying? You might be that guy, or this is like past tense, obviously, but you might be that guy, innit? But that your phone can start jumping. You can have a dead phone and it turns into a smasher. But that's why you got to go through the backwards, because it can turn around unless you've got one of them ends where you got the Asians that roll around 5 deep in the whip, just breaking down them mad deals, and just killing off all the nitties. Them Asians are everywhere, bro. You can't beat Muhammad and them, man. They're doing like 5 for his tenner. Like, what?
It's cash, it's always on it for cash.
They're doing 5 for a tenner, bro.
What can I say?
Changing the game.
What can I say? Fruit Punch, they're talking about back in the day when they used to trap. And they go, listen, you can't beat them Asian man. Go, them Asian man is selling to all the nitties. For anyone that don't know, nitties are an addict, a drug addict or a crap fiend in the UK. He goes, you can't beat Muhammad and them man. He goes, them man got them deals, man. They got all the heroin, all the budge, as they call it, man. Where if your heroin come from? The heroin in the UK come from Turkey, man. Come from Pakistan to Turkey to England. And he said, listen, you can't beat them, man. Don't let them fool you with Islam and the omnificent and the all loving. Them man sell the most coke in England, man. The most heroin, man. The most drugs, man. It's lucky, but if you want to say that, we wrap up.
Remember the feast day we got coming up, June the 12th. Coming out to that 304 Lodge Road, B18 5PW.
Yeah.
Lonzo.
You don't, boy, you must have yawned on us.
Listen.
You must have yawned on us.
It's been a long day.
Well, yeah, man. All right, man. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Make sure you watch Commander in your hands class. The grill every Monday. Black Watch Locker every Monday, 2 a.m. Class at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Watch it on Instagram, Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, on ISUPK_United Kingdom. You know what I mean? 7 to 9. Monday at the history class. Tuesday online from Manchester live. You know what I mean? After Tazarp 1. Wednesday, after the Dongle Bars class. Thursday, scripture breakdown class. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. You know what I mean? Friday, Lasher 1 called Dash by Officer Shamgar, man. You know what I mean? Make sure you log into ISUPK, like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Support this truth as well, man. Pay your tithes, man. 10% of anything you earn. When's the holiday? June the 16th?
June the 12th.
June the 12th, like Saturday falls on, yeah?
Sunday.
June the 12th falls on a Sunday. Make sure you're there, man. If you're Israelite born, Black or Hispanic born, make sure you come. Bring the kids, the wife, if she's Israelite born as well, man. Black or Hispanic, Native Indian. And, you know, we're going to have a ball, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to everyone that's in the chat, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tazina of I, Ahawaba, Nakapaya 1 West. You know what I mean? Shout out to Zayakwa, Parakia, Sharapar. You know what I mean? Big to everyone that, you know, in this thing, man. You know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. Big to Ty, Rakal. Who else we got in here? Aisha. You know what I mean? Parakia from America. Big to everyone, man. The word for coming through. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Now, again, we'll be here again next Friday, 9 to 11, man.
So you know, sister, this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil.
Like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah. And they ain't say nothing about it.
ISUPK. Now the apocalypse rage for kill batty boy and Catholic praise. Tata the lace, buckle the base. Chop it up, wrap it up, buckle the game. Rackle him teeth, man stand firm pan battlefield. All when them shackle with faith. All when death look certain. All when nothing no sweet, when I accept the fate. But you have some rasta boy when neglect black woman and child and a fuck white girl. You have some pastor boy where you molest the little children. You them forget dirt. Politician divide the people with them remedial roadworks. Which farm a band that a dead man turf. And when me grow that a help on earth, me see M1 burst, head back burst. Now that get a youth lay dead pan turf. When mama cry, nobody hear. Who bring in the guns them over the years? Breaking news over the year. Millions missing but nobody there to give a count. Nobody never did a count. So brother and Nancy just come full up in my account. Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One West stay solid and damning and firm.
Living with the flies on the roach. My youth better watch your approach. Careful how you talk to me. On Facebook, tweet, I'm in the mind where you post. Shout it out from coast to coast. You became the truth till my voice get hoarse. Saving the lives of our people, waking them up, teaching the ancient scrolls. Gather together yourselves, every one of the 12. Tired of living in hell. 2 million we locked up in cells. What the fuck is that smell? Our babies in cages. This shit is outrageous. They stole our land, deporting our brothers, our kids with no fathers. UPK, we got the plan. Fuck all the demagogues, their crimes and treachery. Teaching my people these heresies. Who built America? You spilled the blood of my family. Got them slavery. While you shake hands with the enemies, all people destroyed out here. Tax checks, welfare, shit. I smell that weed in the
me
air.
Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One West stay solid and damning and firm.